Luo Feng was intercepted by the Ziyue Patriarch for the final component of the divine artifact wings. It is well known that among the treasures given to Luo Feng by his teacher, Chaos City Lord, the most notable is the Wings of Wu. This pair of wings, known for their immense growth potential, is an incomplete divine artifact. After becoming a universe master, Luo Feng had collected 5 pairs of these wings, needing only the last pair to become a 6-winged angel. However, this final pair was in the hands of his archenemy, the Ziyue Patriarch. The Ziyue sacred land in the Universe Sea is a transcendent existence, and the Ziyue Patriarch is far stronger than the strongest beings in the universe. Unfortunately, Luo Feng recently killed people from the Ziyue sacred land, causing a severe rift between them. In the original story, Luo Feng later captured 4 universe masters from the Ziyue sacred land. He did not kill any of them, intending to use them as bargaining chips to obtain the final component of the Wings of Wu. Luo Feng knew that even if he killed them, the Ziyue sacred land would quickly have new universe masters to replace them. Although the Ziyue sacred land's history is not as long as that of the Dongdi sacred land and may not have as many quasi-universe masters, replenishing 10 or 8 of them would not be difficult. Thus, the Ziyue sacred land's strength would remain unaffected. The wings in the Ziyue sacred land were not just ordinary treasures, but parts of a super treasure from an ancient civilization. These wings were of great significance to Luo Feng, and he believed they could greatly enhance his strength. However, Luo Feng's actions in the Ziyue sacred land did not go smoothly. Luo Feng hoped to negotiate and exchange the wings for the lives of the 4 universe masters, but the Ziyue Patriarch, the ruler of the Ziyue sacred land, showed no interest in such a deal. He was cold and indifferent to the lives of his clansmen. Bei Chu and Yulon, the 2 captured universe masters, revealed the Ziyue Patriarch's ruthless attitude to Luo Feng. They told Luo Feng that even if he captured more universe masters, he would not be able to exchange them for the wings from the Ziyue sacred land. This left Luo Feng feeling helpless, realizing that obtaining these wings was almost an impossible task. Luo Feng engaged in a prolonged confrontation with the Ziyue Patriarch. His strategy was unique. He decided to use the lives of the universe masters as bargaining chips to force the Ziyue Patriarch into making a choice. He roamed the 3 great dangerous regions of the Universe Sea, capturing 6 universe masters. This action not only instilled fear among the universe masters of the Ziyue sacred land, but also made Luo Feng even more renowned in the universe. Despite this, Luo Feng was not content. He knew that only by continually challenging himself could he keep improving, so he continued to roam the Universe Sea, seeking new challenges and opportunities. During this process, Luo Feng not only honed his skills, but also expanded his knowledge. In the 8 million years of flying, Luo Feng had been cultivating in his space, actually training for more than 8 million epochs. This perseverance and dedication made him one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Meanwhile, the beast Ancestor was also seeking opportunities in the Universe Sea. On one occasion, he saw an object with terrifying speed and power that could easily injure him, the strongest in the universe. He felt unprecedented fear, but decided to seize this opportunity instead of retreating. The beast Ancestor was a powerful being, but when he caught up with the object, he saw an unbelievable sight. In the dazzling light of the high-speed flight, he vaguely saw a humanoid being, over 100 million light-years tall. Even the beast Ancestor could only see a vague outline of this colossal figure. Its speed was almost comparable to teleportation, shocking the beast Ancestor. Facing such a giant, the beast Ancestor was filled with doubt. Could this be a living being? He couldn't believe it because even the strongest in the universe couldn't reach such a size and speed. He began to suspect that it might be a strange object, similar to the universe boat, but in a different shape. The beast Ancestor's curiosity and fighting spirit were ignited. He decided to catch up with this giant object to see what it was. Using ultra-long-distance teleportation, he pursued it repeatedly. Despite the object's extreme speed, he never gave up. During the chase, the beast Ancestor used his strongest secret technique, deploying a domain-type treasure to try to alter the object's flight path. He attacked continuously, hundreds of times a day, but the giant object remained unusually stable. Even under attack, its direction hardly changed. After over 100 years of effort, the beast Ancestor finally saw a glimmer of hope. Although his attacks were minor, they eventually influenced the giant object, slightly changing its direction. This strengthened the beast's ancestors' resolve to stop the object before other strong beings discovered it. The universe sea is vast and boundless, and strong beings usually travel through natural wormholes, making encounters rare. But the beast's ancestor did not dare to be careless. With his unyielding perseverance, he continued to attack the giant object, hoping to divert it to the dangerous Shen Shu River. After 6,500 years of effort, the beast's ancestor successfully diverted the giant object towards the Shen Shu River. The Shen Shu River is a mysterious place with 12 massive water vortex arms and countless small islands. It has an astonishing diameter of 6 million light-years. The beast's ancestor stationed himself by the Shen Shu River, waiting for the giant object to arrive. He knew that although the natural forces of the Shen Shu River were incredibly powerful, stopping the giant object was still a slim hope. 3 years later, the giant object finally crashed into the Shen Shu River. The humanoid figure over 100 million light-years tall collided with the river at an incredible speed, instantly destroying the 12 water vortex arms. Countless streams of water splashed across the universe sea, and the islands within the Shen Shu River exploded like eggs, one after another. At the same time, a universe master was exploring deep within the Shen Shu River. He was driving a top-level palace-type treasure, enjoying the thrill of exploring the river. However, the sudden impact caused his palace treasure to explode instantly, and the universe master perished in the disaster. The colossal entity was like a high-speed car barreling through a small puddle, splashing water everywhere, but continuing to roar ahead at breakneck speed. It crossed the Shen Shu River in an instant, leaving the dangerous area shuttered in its wake. The gigantic figure left a trail of light behind it and vanished from the beast ancestor's view at a terrifying speed. The beast ancestor stood there, stunned. He had hoped that the Shen Shu River could stop the colossal entity, but the brutal truth was that even colliding with 10 or 100 Shen Shu rivers wouldn't be enough to halt it. In the universe controlled by the first true master of the Divine Eye clan, an unlucky universe master reported the disaster. His top-level palace treasure had shattered in an instant, and his clone had perished. The first true master sensed that something extraordinary had occurred. The catastrophe at the Shen Shu River caught his attention. The cutting blade Luo Feng gave to Mingyu was so astonishing that even Nuo Lanshan was terrified and fled overnight. After obtaining 49 treasures left behind by the fallen Kabuji master, Nuo Lanshan, envious of the treasures, offered a hefty bounty for Luo Feng's head and even hired an assassination organization to target Luo Feng's family. Despite Luo Feng's frustration, he was no match for Nuo Lanshan in terms of power. Therefore, Babetta suggested that Luo Feng seek assistance from his superior, Mingyu, to eliminate Nuo Lanshan. Mingyu, a domain-level powerhouse, could easily kill Nuo Lanshan. Following Babetta's recommendation, Luo Feng chose the cutting blade from the 49 treasures to give to Mingyu. Although the cutting blade ranked last among Kabuji Master's cherished treasures, it was a 50th original force weapon that drove people in the universe mad. Its value was in the trillions of universe coins, equivalent to quadrillions of Gonwu coins, and it was so rare that it was practically priceless. Was Luo Feng being too wasteful? When Mingyu saw the cutting blade Luo Feng had given him, he couldn't believe it. Even with the task of killing Nuo Lanshan, the value of the two was incomparable. Not even 10 Nuo Lanshans could match the value of this weapon. To ensure Luo Feng didn't suffer a loss, Mingyu even reciprocated by gifting Luo Feng 100,000 life planets and 200 billion universe coins. Hearing that Mingyu was going to help Luo Feng, Nuo Lanshan immediately disbanded his entire family and fled into the depths of the universe overnight. Luo Feng saw the news of Nuo Lanshan's hasty retreat with a cold smile on his lips. He knew this was due to the power of the cutting blade and Mingyu's reputation. He had no regrets about giving away the cutting blade, as his family's safety was more important than anything. Mingyu, having received the cutting blade, was also delighted. He understood its immense value and recognized Luo Feng's willingness to pay such a huge price for his family's sake. Determined, he vowed to help Luo Feng eliminate the threat of Nuo Lanshan. With Mingyu's help, Luo Feng finally escaped Nuo Lanshan's relentless pursuit. Life returned to normal, but Luo Feng did not lower his guard. He knew that while Nuo Lanshan had retreated for now, he would come back one day. So, Luo Feng continued to train harder, enhancing his strength. He aimed not only to protect his family, but also those who had helped him in the past. The cutting blade became his trusted ally, aiding him as he advanced on his path of cultivation. Through his relentless efforts, Luo Feng's power rapidly increased, soon reaching the domain master level. He knew this was the first step towards greater strength and the beginning of realizing his dreams. Upon hearing that Mingyu was aiding Luo Feng, Luo Lanshan was thoroughly shaken. Realizing he could no longer compete with Luo Feng, he chose to flee. He disbanded his entire family, taking all his wealth, and fled into the deep universe overnight. Watching Luo Lanshan's retreating figure, Luo Feng felt no pity. He knew that this was the path Luo Lanshan had chosen and the consequences he had to bear.